learning. Hey English learners, welcome back to the NHถี่podcast. Your go-to English podcast for learning English, improving your speaking, and building confidence every single day. This is where we help you thinking English through real stories, simple conversations, and just a talk of fun along the way. Yes, daily English practice that feel natural, not like studying in front of a textbook. And before we start, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to our channel. Yes, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a new lesson of NHถี่podcast. Your support really means a lot. It helps more learners find the show and join our growing community. And if you're new here, just a quick reminder, every episode comes with a free PDF guide. Yeah, and inside you'll find a full transcript, quizzes, and some really useful words and phrases from today's talk. That's a such helpful resource, and you'll find the link waiting for you in the description below. So, Evan, how's your morning been? Pretty good, actually. I woke up early today. What is it really for me? Made us coffee, listened to a short English podcast, and just kind of set a mood for the day. Oh, nice. That sounds like a peaceful start. I went to a short work, and just moving a little really clear on my before recording. Yes, right. It's funny how small things like that, walk, a bit of journaling, or just 5 quiet minutes, can really change how your whole day feels. That's true. It's not about doing something huge. It's just tiny habits that keep you balanced and focused. Totally agree. And that actually connects perfectly to today's topic. How to be consistent in English learning. Yes, because staying consistent isn't just about studying hard, right? Right. It's more about creating small daily habits that you actually enjoy and stick with. That's right. So without further ado, let's get into. Aaron, staying consistent around easy, but actually have it harder with part learning English. Oh, totally. You start for revisions thinking, this times I do it. And then life gets busy. Yeah, and suddenly a few missed days turn into a few weeks. Right. And it's not because people are lazy. It's because they expect results too fast. Expectations. That's pictured in your mind how things should be. We all don't make it a little too perfect. So true. We imagine we study every day for an hour, improve in a month, and speak fluency by summer. But real learning doesn't work away. Progress takes time. And most of it happens quietly, when we don't even notice. Yes, the truth is, consistency isn't about time. It's about patience. Right, patience. That's calm strength and help you keep going when things move slowly. I like that. Patience gives learning a rhythm, soft, steady, and real. And that rhythm, what's keep your English alive, even on quiet days. So the real challenge isn't learning fast, it's learning steadily, step by step. And Aaron, that's why I believe in a start small. You don't need a big goals. You just need goals you can actually do. That's so true. When your goals feels like, you don't fight it. You just do it. Naturally. I remember when I tried to learn Spanish, I promised myself 2 hours every day. Oh, I guess that how that went. Maybe 3 days. You know me too well. By day 4, I was done, completely exhausted. It's such a common mistake. When goals are too big, you feel overwhelming. Like carrying something heavy you just don't want to drop. Right. Overwhelming. That feeling was too much handle and your brain just shut down. So what do you do instead? I made it simple. 10 minutes a day. Just 10. That's it. And that's where progress begins. With something small enough to repeat again and again. Exactly. Because when you start, you create momentum. Momentum. That natural push that keeps moving once you begun. Like a little rolling ball that doesn't much help. Yeah. Once I felt that, 10 minutes returned into 15, then 20. I didn't force it. That's the beauty of small goals. They build confidence without pressure. It's like watering a plant. A little every day keeps it alive, beautiful and sad. And when you keep that gentle rhythm going, it slowly becomes part of who you are. You know what else helps keep rhythm alive? The ways we review what we learn. Oh, absolutely. Because if never look back, your brain just lets things drift away. Like writing on sand and the waves slowly wash away. Right. That's why repetition matters so much. When you see and hear something again, your brain learns to keep it. Retain. That's the word, right? It means your brains hold on to something, like keeping our memory safe instead of letting it fade. That's right. And the real secret isn't studying harder, it's reviewing smarter. I love that. You can try something called spaced repetition and see the word today, then again after a few days, and once more a week later. Every review reinforces it, makes the memory stronger, like brushing another layer of color onto a painting. That's the much nice image. The when we push too hard, our brain becomes saturated. Saturated. That's when your brain feels full, like a sponge which can't show up another drop of water. So true. That's why short, focused reviews are better. 5 minutes of clear attention can beat an entire hour of stress, and it really helps to remove distractions. Those tiny things that quietly pull your focus away. Oh yeah, distraction is a real enemy. I once tried studying with my phone right beside. Big mistakes. Been there. So yeah, not more study, but better swimming. Smooth, like rhythm that carries you forward, calm and steady. And that rhythm, it slowly becomes your consistency. Yeah, and when something turns into a rhythm, that starts to feel automatic. Like your brain already knows what to do before you even think about it. Automatic. That means it's happened natural, right? Without effort or even planning. Right. That's what real habits feel like. You don't have to remind yourself. It just becomes part of your day. And when you connect things to something you already do, it suddenly feels easier to keep that rhythm alive. Like listening to English podcasts while making coffee, or while you're walking to work. Yes, when you do that every day, it turns into a ritual. Something simple but meaningful that you actually look forward to. I love that word, ritual. It's like habit, but with emotion. Something you do care, not pressure. That's the beauty of it. When English becomes a part of your routine, it stops feeling like homework. So true. And routines keep your learning steady and familiar, even when life gets a little busy. Yes, It's all about rhythm, not perfection. And once you build daily rhythm, the process starts to feel lighter. Less like work and more like flow. Yeah. And that flow leads us right to something even more important, focusing on the progress itself. I really like that. The process is journey, the small daily actions that no one sees, but it quietly shape you over time. Exactly. And progress, that's just a result. Invisible part, and people notice later, is the work has already done in silence. And funny thing, when you focus on the progress, progress just happens. You don't even have to chase it. True, when you chase results, you get frustrated. But you want to enjoy the process. You keep going to natural. It's like a hill. If you keep starting at the top, it feels endless. But if you enjoy each step one at a time, you suddenly realize you come so far. I love that image. Small steps that don't feel heavy, but still move you higher. And that's where consistency grows, in the quiet doing, in not rushing. Yeah, it's not about finishing fast. It's about staying with it. If you start to enjoy those most moments, learning English begins to feel more alive, full of energy, not effort. And that connects perfectly to next part. How emotion plays such a big role in all of this. Oh yes, emotion changes everything. When you feel something while learning, your brain remembers it so much longer. That's true. You don't study the words, you feel them deep down. Right. When you watch a movie that makes you laugh or cry in English, that's like live with forever. Emotion gives memories its power. It turns words into the experience. And that feeling connection. That says that English is a part of your world, not something far away. Yeah, connection makes learning personal. You learn because it matters to you, not because someone told you to. When you connect emotionally, you stop counting hours and you start enjoying time spent with the language. And that joy gives enthusiasm, that warm inner energy. It keeps moving forward when language can't. I love that word. It's like warm inside you. The kind that makes me want to keep going. Yeah. Sometimes consistency doesn't come from discipline. It's come from joy. Beautifully said. The more you enjoy English, easier it becomes staying consistent. So true. When you feel it, you live it. And that's the way English stops being subject and start becoming a part of you. And when English becomes part of you, who you are, it's easier to stay motivated. But still, some days you need a little reminder. True. That's why I love keeping track of my progress. Seeing your own efforts makes it real. Oh yeah, it's like giving yourself proof that you're moving forward. Even small things matters when you can't see them. Right, I keep a streak, a number of days I study in a row. It's simple, but powerful. Streak. That means doing something again without a break, right? Exactly. It's a little change downward break, even a 3-day stretch when you make it proud. And when you celebrate those wins, you reinforce that habit. You make it stronger. Reinforce that when you extra strength to something, like giving it more support. I love that. You don't need to be rewarded. Sometimes a smile, you're not in general or quiet done is not enough, right? It's all about recognizing your effort. The small moments are appreciated. Keep your motivation alive. And that's how consistency grows, through awareness, not pressure. Yes, when you feel proud of your progress, you naturally want to keep going. Which brings to another important part, the space around you learning. That's a great point. Your environment has a huge influence on how easily you learn. Environment, it means everything around you, right? It sounds, the words, the people meet every day. Exactly. When English is around you, it starts to feel familiar, almost like background music the brain naturally understands. And the best part is, you don't need to move abroad to make that happen. You can build your own English words right where you are. Absolutely. You can change your phone language, follow English page online, or label around room, mirror, cup, door. My phrase one has taken over of it. It looks silly, but it's work. Same here. Every time you see those words, your brain absorbs that a little more. Absorb, that means your mind takes things naturally, without effort, right? Exactly. It just live with the language instead of chase it. I love that. The more English you surround yourself with, the less scary it feels. It becomes a part of a daily rhythm, right? It's not about forcing story time. It's about blending English into your life. Until it feels no more. As one feels no more, you start to relax it with it. And that's when you learn even faster. So true. Even when we do that all the time, there will still be off days. Oh yes, those days when nothing works. Your mind just says, no more English today. Yes, those days. And honestly, that's okay. You're not a machine. That's right. Consistency doesn't mean doing it every single day. It means coming back after you rest. I like that. Coming back. Missing a day doesn't erase your effort. It just gives you space to breathe. Right. And when you return, you often feel refreshed, like you've been quietly processing in the background. That's why guilty doesn't help. Guilt, that heavy feeling, that's how you feel, it just slows you down. 2. The best thing you can do is forgive yourself. Be gentle, not strict. Yeah, learning English is a journey, not a race. And wanting any journey, you don't stop just because one slow step. You keep walking. One day, one word, one small return. That's real progress. So if you miss days, don't be hard on yourself. Just start again tomorrow. But real consistency isn't about never stopping. It's about always coming back. Beautifully said. When you do that, learning feels lighter, softer, and you stay in love with the language. Right? English becomes something you live, not something you force. And that's we hope you remember from today. Consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about returning again and again. Even a few minutes a day can change everything. If you can just rhythm alive. So keep it simple, stay kind to yourself, and trust your progress, because every small effort counts. Thank you for spending time with us on the NHliwoC podcast. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay consistent and keep taking your English leap. Yeah, tôi đã thành công.